Snowcone is our new grid-based puzzle game set in a snowy town of penguins. You play as Pedro, the penguin, and you are rolling up snow from the ground into different sized snowballs and then scooping them up in the right order to serve to customers. When I originally started on Snowcone, I was looking to start a new project and I wanted to do something. I'd recently been playing Baba Is You, which is an interesting twist on a Sokoban puzzle game. So I was kind of inspired by that, but I wanted to work on something small, prototype, but I wanted to do like a block pushing puzzle game. That was like the genre I sort of set for myself. I was also trying to do something I could do in Godot engine, so I was looking at trying a new engine. So I wanted to do something small that I could sort of get going by myself. I was solo at that point, so I wanted to do something where I could sort of do some limited programmer pixel art and have it be at least playable. I had the idea about like rolling up snow and scooping into snow cones just sort of randomly. I'm not exactly sure where it came from, but I was waiting for a bus on a hot day, so that might have had something to do with it. Yeah, I'm a programmer for a long time and in different industries, both games and sort of more business software. But no, I've always been interested in games. My father's a programmer. We had a Commodore 64 and a Mac Plus, and I've always dabbled in programming and tried to make little games and things for a long time. And then had a job at a game studio in Perth a long time ago. That was really good. Met a lot of people there. It didn't really pan out very well in the end, but then went into like business software for a long while doing games on the side. And so it's good to be sort of back 2 feet in the games industry. So like I said, I had the idea, and then I was sort of looking at what I could do with the idea, and so I was thinking, well, who rolls up snowballs? Probably a penguin. And at that point, I was just trying to get like a prototype done quickly. So I just made some little pixel art characters, which are not the pixel art you've seen. Since then, Lauren, our artist, has replaced all my programmer art, which is I'm very thankful about that. But the prototype came together reasonably quickly, and it has like much fewer levels, and obviously there's a lot more rudimentary, but it sort of proved that the idea was fun. And then it kind of went on the back boiler for a while. So that was actually a couple of years ago I finished the prototype. And then since then started working a lot with Hungry Sky. We've been getting necrograms out on more platforms and that sort of thing. So we were looking for something else to work on, and Snowcone was sort of one of the proposals. So we sort of polished it up a bit and did some concept art. Lauren did some character designs. We got some music from Ben, and Nick did some level design. So I'm just name dropping everyone now. Then with the help of Min, we put together like a pitch for Screen West funding for a production grant to basically take the prototype to a production level. And then we were successful with that, which definitely meant we could sort of what's the word for it, put our foot down and invest some of the resources ourselves, and plus some of the resources from Screen West, and make it sort of come to life. So we started working on it properly with that production grant from about February this year. And it's also part-time, so while we've been doing that, we've also been getting necrograms out. So it's kind of got a couple of things going at once. Since then, we've just been fleshing it out, basically just replacing bits of the prototype with stuff that looks better. I think there was quite a lot of sort of exploratory stuff happening earlier on, and then as we got sort of towards the pointy end of the year, we knew we wanted to show it at PAX. We knew we wanted to show it at, we have Pixel Expo in Perth. It's like a mini Perth PAX. We want to show it there as well. So we sort of tried to ramp things up before then and get it to a state where it was really clear. Like, I think it has a pretty clear identity now. Like it's kind of obvious what it will be when it's finished. There's still a bit of a way to go in terms of the content, but yeah, it went really well at PAX. I was really happy. It was really great watching people play it and enjoy it. I really liked seeing people sort of struggle through a level and then succeed, and like there's a lot of variation in how people sort of celebrate that success. There was like the fist pump when someone does it, or the more sort of subdued like nodding. Like I was mostly watching people from behind, and when they finish the level they'd be like, and then there's like the kid who finishes the level and then immediately turns and smiles at their parent, says they're proud of themselves. So it was really great watching all that stuff. Our audio designer Ben has done like a really good job with a chill jazz inspired soundtrack, which I think like really sets the mood for the game, and it's a bit different. It's not sort of like an obvious choice. So I just really like it. Whenever I like launch the game up when I'm working on it and I hear the soundtrack, it just makes me smile. I'm actually off caffeine at the moment, believe it or not. But my beverage of choice is still coffee, just decaf. I like to get some good decaf beans and make like espresso with steamed milk at home in my little espresso machine. That's sort of what I usually drink.